in Detroit when the Pistons won back-to-back NBA titles. Malone's dad told him not to get into coaching with its nomadic lifestyle and volatility. Michael said, "I knew the pitfalls. My father said, all right, if you're going to be a coach, be a great coach. If you have a passion, you've got to follow that passion." Kevin?
That's some pretty sound advice. Thanks, D.A. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. And for Los Angeles, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Morris. Then it's Paul George. And it's Beverly in at the point. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
Here's Harris. The baseline jumper goes down.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Morris outside. Murray against Beverly. Just 5 to shoot. Deflected by Jokic. Near the 3-point line, it's Porter. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Just so smooth pulling up there off the dribble. Porter terrific at being unpredictable to take that shot.
He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
Pass to Jokic. Shoots it. And it's Denver scoring again.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
On the wing, Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Jokic. The baseline J off the mark. Clippers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. George passes to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Harris against George. Left side Harris. Pass to Jokic. Murray surveying the D. Over Beverly. They get it back. Millsap. And the rejection by Zubac. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Beverly kicks to Zubac. Beverly against Murray. And here's Leonard from 3. Paul Millsap with the rebound.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Well, Greg, the rapid ascension of Nikola Jokic into NBA stardom has been nothing short of amazing. You know, he really is an elite center now.
I mean, he's the best player on a very talented young team in the West. I would not be surprised to see him win an MVP in the next few years.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots, just on found in that center position.
And Jokic drops them both. Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
And here's Harris from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Harris has got 5 points so far.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Millsap finds Murray. On the wing, Harris. Three-pointer. Here's Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Marcus Morris picks one up there. The Nuggets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Free throw, good. Jokic. Opening day, Steve, for some teams it's a fresh start, and for others it's the first step toward settling unfinished business, taking care of what they didn't do the previous season.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. I think those teams that came very close to maybe winning the championship or being there, those are the guys that are hungry, and those are the organization. They are chomping at the bit to start the season.
And Jokic drops them both. You know, Smitty, the NBA more active now in developing players before they enter the NBA. Not just the fundamentals, but the values of the game.
Yeah, I think it's a good move. The league has been taking a hands-on approach. There's nothing wrong with teaching the next generation life lessons about the sport and through the sport.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Checking out the stats for Jokic. Great showing for him last season. He put up about 20 points per game last season, 11 rebounds and 7 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Here's Leonard. Again, the Clippers.
Right there, that is poise of Kawhi Leonard, just taking what the defense gives him.
The pass to Jokic. And the rejection by Zubac. It's George on the wing. He dishes it to Leonard. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Bounce pass from Beverly. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Knocked loose. Porter kicks to Murray. Harris inside the line. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And Morris throws it down.
Kawhi is carving up this defense. Love his awareness. He is finding the open man.
Murray against Beverly. Passes it to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Porter outside, and the three ball is good. Porter's got 5 points so far.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Well, Ivica Zubac may not block a lot of shots, but Smitty, he is still a solid defender.
What Zubac does is a great job of challenging players at the rim and provides great help from the weak side. He does rack up a lot of defensive fouls, but hopefully that decreases with time.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. The Nuggets leading by 10. Murray with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Jacks up a three. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Porter in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Clippers trail by 12. George passes to Zubac. Outside Leonard. Harris against George. Back to Leonard. Launches a three. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Here's Leonard. Gets in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
A beast on the dribble drive. You see Kawhi right there, undeterred by contact.
Pass to Jokic. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Beverly against Murray. Pass to Leonard. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. To the paint. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Leonard. And it's Leonard again missing.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Now the pass to Millsap from outside the arc. The Clippers grab the miss.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Passes it to Beverly. Left side, George. Over Harris. And he overshot that one, missing.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Millsap. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. Back to Millsap. 4 on the clock. For 3, Harris. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Beverly kicks to Zubac. Now Leonard. A 23-point game for him in the win against Golden State.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. The 3 ball. No good that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Right side, George. They grab their own miss. And that one is good from Zubac.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Beverly against Murray. Off target from 3-point range.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
And he gets it to go. And it's 6 points for Kawhi Leonard.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Now here's Millsap. 20 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there.
And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Always applying the pressure. Beverly loves to attack you defensively and in transition.
Murray against Beverly. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, you talk about someone who's an absolute piranha on defense, and that is Patrick Beverly. Gives you no room to get comfortable and is a thorn in his assignment side.
That free throw missing. Williams, he's checked in for the Clippers. And a switcher also for Denver. Martin's checked in for Murray. Good on the second free throw. 52 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Williams looking around. Shoots over Barton. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Not to be denied, you see the defender closing out. Williams pays him no mind.
Barton passes to Millsap. Harris, right side. Here's Barton. Tries again. The Clippers grab the miss. Morris has got 4 rebounds in this game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
Another thing coaches love about Williams, he's a high percentage free throw shooter who gets to the line often.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Lou Williams. And both free throws good for Lou Williams.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Porter in the corner. For three, Harris. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Nikola Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke, her dealing with really being down and out. You know, I saw her fight back. That was enough for me in my darkest days. I knew it was nothing to what my mom went through, and she came out perfectly fine, so.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
So on the floor for Denver. Vonleh is out there with Plumlee. Then there's Monte Morris. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Craig in at the two-guard spot. Here's Williams. Patterson dishes to Williams. There's the pass to Kennard. Now Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Patterson misses the three.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Morris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Vonleh. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Lou Williams. Steve, the player tracking data is kind of an interesting thing. It's a big part of scouting now. In fact, AI can accumulate that right from the TV feed, which to me is amazing.
It is. I think if it doesn't distract or take away from our game, to have that type of information live and from a player being able to play in a game, I think is helpful for everything, for scouting, for, I would say, health reasons, for guys, conditioning. I love it, as long as it doesn't distract from the game.
That's a good point. First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Lou Williams won 6th Man of the Year for the 3rd time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. Kennard, the pass to Morris. Doesn't go for him. Barton with some nice D. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Golden State. And Plumlee kicks to Barton. To Morris. Denver needs to get off the shot. Good, nice play there from Vonleh. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the middle, here's Williams. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
And here is Morris. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Plumlee. Makes it off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul. Here's Kennard. Passes it to Leonard. Clock at 6. Shoots over Barton. Good on that shot. And with that, the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Kawhi Leonard. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. And Denver again with the bucket.
Terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Clippers. Here's Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end, he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
A 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, Kawhi Leonard last season averaged 27 points a game. That's what you call a two-way player.
Leonard hits them both. And a career high in scoring last season for the great Kawhi Leonard.
Kevin, he maintained his elite efficiency. Kawhi Leonard's growth as a scorer has been remarkable over the course of his career.
Clippers trail by 3. Lee Bass was put in just the right spot. Leonard's got 14.
Aggressive D there, but then again, Kawhi finishes through contact almost as well as anyone.
Williams against Barton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Lou Williams. Now, Smitty, if you were playing today, who would you least like to see coming at you on a fast break?
I think in his prime, it would be LeBron James. Russell Westbrook is another guy I'd be kind of afraid of. I know it'd be a collision, but I say right now, it has to be Giannis because of the force and his jumping ability and the way he just glides to the rim.
Yeah, he'd be a nightmare. You're right. No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Here is Williams. He has 6. Here's Kennard. Kicks it to Patterson. Back to Kennard. Morris against Williams. He nails it, and we're tied up. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
I like this choice by Lou. Could try to take it to the rack, but sees he has the easy floater over the top.
Morris against Morris. There's the foul. It's on Patrick Patterson. That's his first foul. Here is Plumlee. Down low. And it's Barton that time on the assist from Plumlee. Barton's got 5.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Leonard against Barton. Left side, Leonard. That shot off. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to Dallas. It's Barton with the drive. Misses the layup.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
In the corner, Kennard with it. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Craig. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Plumlee. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Los Angeles making a switch here. Jackson's checked in, and Denver also making a switch. Murray's checked in. A free throw off from Plumlee. Clippers trail by 4. Pass to Williams. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And that's 10 points for Williams.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Morris with the ball. Barton outside. Rebounded by Jackson.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now Morris. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Outside Williams. Here's Leonard. And the layup's good off the glass. Leonard's got the lead up to 2 now for the Clippers.
Love the aggressiveness. Kawhi very active, very focused on the job at hand.
Leonard against Murray. The pass to Vonleh. The Clippers grab the miss. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Williams double team. Outside for Jackson. Shoots the 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Morris looking over the floor. It's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
And as long as Reggie Jackson is healthy, he's going to give you some punch as a lead guard. Solid scoring option and a guy who's also unselfish in terms of getting his teammates involved.
So for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Patrick Patterson. And George is subbed in for Kennard. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jokic comes in for Vonleh. And it's Michael Porter in for Morris. Murray outside. Here's Jokic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And for the last half decade, Reggie Jackson has been good for about 15 points a game.
And that is about the consistency you can expect from Jackson. He's always been a talent. The key for him is just staying on the floor.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Smitty, you played with the U.S. national team. Would you say they allow more physicality in FIBA than they do in the NBA?
No, I think, Kevin, different parts of the game, there's more physicality. Like on the free throw line, boxing out. Like going up for rebounds, they let a lot more than we're used to go. But usually the NBA players adjust and they find their way.
And Jokic drops them both. Clippers leading by 5. Jackson looking it over. Passes to Leonard. Over Plumlee. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Barton. Here's Leonard. And count it from 19 feet away. Leonard's got 22.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Barton passes to Murray. Porter in the corner. Takes the 3. It's held in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Jackson. Barton defending. Shot from 6. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight. The Nuggets trail by 7. Pass to Jokic. Pass to Murray. Over Williams. Murray, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
The dish to Barton. Up top, Plumlee. And the rejection by Zubac. Murray against Williams. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
You have to give it up for Kawhi right now. He is wearing out the defense.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. He kicks it to Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. A fadeaway. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Jokic.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Here's Leonard. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Martin passes to Jokic. 80 that time from Leonard.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He ended up with 31 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. An extremely potent first 2 quarters for him. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
Well, we all appreciate the toughness of Kawhi Leonard. Nothing phases him mentally. Wears you down physically, always focused, always competing. Terrific first half.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Denver?
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Clippers leading by 12. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Patrick Beverly out there with Paul George. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. Morris, no good.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. He never gave up and challenged the deep one.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
George against Harris. Left side, George. And that one, good. Zubac has got his team on the board first here in the second half for Los Angeles. Murray against George. Murray, the pass to Jokic. And the rejection by Zubac. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. And George with the stuff.
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Dishes it to Porter. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Shot from 12. And the rejection by Zubac.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Jokic, no good.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
George with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That'll put Paul George on the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
Finally, now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And looking at some numbers for Leonard, coming off a terrific season, putting in about 26 points per, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
George with the bucket.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Outside Porter. Here's Jokic. Sinks the 15-footer. Jokic has got 17.
Hitting only 1 of 5 this quarter. He's in a little bit of a slump, but it looks like he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Beverly up top, guarded by Harris. And there's the pass to Morris. Offensive rebound, Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 13 rebounds. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Jokic inside, working on Zubac. Clippers leading by 21. Nobody near George. No good from outside. Murray against Beverly. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one. Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's George, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Gary Harris. The Clippers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And the first one drops. Kennard, he's checked in for Leonard. Monte Morris is checked in for the Nuggets. And both free throws good for Paul George. The Nuggets trail by 21. Morris passes to Millsap. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Zubac. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 19 points.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
And you know, the adjustments should have already been made. They know he's a good shooter from that spot. Tell you what, I love that he didn't get rattled after being blanked in the first half. His shot has been absolute money since then.
Out to Harris. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Harris has got 10 points in the game.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Zubac finds Beverly. Porter against George. Zubac, good defense by Jokic.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Jokic draws the double. Shot clock at 6. Count it. Good. Morris has got his second basket of the night.
And you see the vision from Paul Millsap. That's another area that he provides for his teams.
The 3 from George. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on George.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical. And the medical red flags for Michael Porter Jr. caused him to slide to the Nuggets in the 2018 draft. 2 back surgeries in less than a year. An injury suffered initially in his sophomore year of high school. The risk is there, but if his body holds up, potentially a star in the making.
Free throw good, Porter. And after essentially a redshirt rookie year with the Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr., the 14th pick in the 2018 draft, is back in action.
Could be a huge addition. Remember, Porter was projected as a top 2 pick entering his freshman season at Missouri. If he can stay healthy, you're adding an elite talent to your rotation.
He hits both from the stripe.
And the ceiling so high for Porter. A versatile, effective forward who does so many things well.
Pass to Kennard. Here's Morris, and it's sent back by Millsap. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Denver. The Clippers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Free throw good from Morris.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And Morris drops them both.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Markeith, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings.
Here's Jokic. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Jokic has got 6 in the quarter.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Beverly against Porter. Basket good.
I love this about Patrick Beverly. He's just a fighter. He's never going to back down.
Morris dishes to Millsap. Pass to Harris. George against Porter. Now, here is Morris. He's guarded closely. Jokic trying to free himself up. Kennard with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 16. The 3 from George. Millsap grabs the miss. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Beverly against Morris. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and it's off from three-point range. Over to the left wing. Beverly finds Zubac. Here's Kennard. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Morris against Beverly. Morris passes to Millsap. Can't connect from short range.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Here's Morris, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting two.
Free throw good for Morris. Williams, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Denver with a change here, too. Barton is checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. The 10-footer. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
In the corner, it's Morris. To the inside. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Morris has got his 7th rebound here tonight. The Clippers keep it alive. No good from Zubac. The Nuggets trail by 16. And here's Harris from the arc. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking. And more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
And George kicks to Williams. On the wing, Morris. Outside, George. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here, but they recover it. And another shot, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
The first one falls.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
And both free throws good for Paul George. The Nuggets trail by 16. Morris kicks to Barton. The pass to Jokic. Deflects the pass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the New Orleans Pelicans. Shoots from the corner. Harris, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Morris against Williams. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Williams has got 12 in the game.
Shifty with the dribble. Lou Williams knows what to do to get his shot off.
Bounce pass from Morris. The shot's good.
Yeah, good looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Los Angeles leading by 16. Outside Williams. Over Morris. Williams can't hit. Denver's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Left side Harris. Millsap trying to get open. Second shot opportunity. The shot misses. The Clippers go the other way with it. We've got 1:23 left in the third. Back to Williams. Shoots it up. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. He's got 14.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Knocked away. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. Plays it in off the breakaway.
Lightning speed. Lou picks the ball clean, gets it up ahead, and that's a nice play.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
George against Barton. Here's Kennard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Morris, and it's Jackson in for Luke Kennard. And Denver also making a switch. Murray's checked in for Monte Morris. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's good on the putback. Zubac has got 12.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. From deep. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Denver, filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Murray in at the point guard. Barton dishes to Millsap. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Very quietly, Paul Millsap just goes about his business. He's a tough competitor.
Outside Jackson. Passes it to George. Shoots over Barton. That's good for George on the assist by Jackson. And that's 15 points for George.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Outside Millsap. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Harris, no good.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
He can't get it to go. Murray with the defensive effort. Steve, revenue's climbing. We're seeing some star players make $40+ million a year. Top coaches making around $10 million a year. My goodness. You think coaches are due for a raise, though, Steve?
You know, I think all parties involved, the numbers will keep going up, Kevin. The franchise values are going up to over $1 billion. So I think coaches will get a raise, players will get a raise, and the guys that are playing at a high level, especially for coaches, if they're winning, their numbers will go up.
Barton against George. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Clippers lead by 20.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Paul George with the steal. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Bucket is good.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Millsap kicks to Jokic. Pass to Murray. 5 to shoot. Denver keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. Millsap passes to Murray. The three. It's hauled in by George. Los Angeles leading by 22. Leonard looking over the floor. Jackson dishes to Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
And Jokic slams it in.
He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
Murray against Jackson. Out to the wing. Here's Zubac. Good defense by Jokic. Denver's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. For 3, Harris. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Count that one.
Awesome scoring effort from Lou Williams tonight, showing once again when he gets on a roll, he can carry you.
Pass to Harris. Back to Murray. So much new technology. A lot of it's so exciting, Steve. Did you see the demo of the jersey that can change a player's name and number the other day? Wow, that was something.
I did. I saw the demonstration that Adam Silver did. It is fantastic. I was thinking about myself, Kevin. I played for 7 teams. That's a lot of changing of the name and number.
That really is. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And with Reggie Jackson at the point, you're going to get more of a scorer than a playmaker.
And that's okay, as long as you plan for that with your system. Reggie Jackson is great at creating for himself, but you like to see him do a little bit more to set up the rest of his team.
For the Clippers, Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Zubac. Patterson comes in for George. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Williams. Big group substitution here for Denver. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jokic. Noah Vonleh comes in for Paul Millsap. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Barton. And it's Troy Daniels in for Harris. Here's Vonleh, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
outside Leonard. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Nuggets have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Murray, the pass to Hartenstein. Count it.
Unselfish. Moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Los Angeles leading by 22. And there's the pass to O'Quinn. Leonard on the wing. We were just talking about this, Steve, as the game of basketball always evolves. You look at the WNBA now. The quality of play there is terrific.
The talent level in the WNBA is at an all-time high. I love watching and gaining some tricks on how they play the game. And also, Kevin, athletically, there's a lot of young ladies being able to dunk the basketball now.
Absolutely amazing. You're right, Steve. Vonleh's shot is good. Vonleh's got 4 points in the quarter.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Shoots from 14. No good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Murray outside. He gets it in there.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
Passes it to O'Quinn. Back to Shamet. Good. Nice job down low. Shamet's got his first basket of the night.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Murray against Jackson. And here's Daniels. Murray outside. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. And that's now 7 points for Jamal Murray.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
And the Clippers call time here.
And I have just been so impressed with the way Jamal Murray has added to his game. Keeps pushing himself every offseason to make the most of his abilities as a player and continues to be a consistent threat from the outside.
Presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Here's Beverly. Pass to George. And he uses the glass on the layup. George has got 6 points in the quarter. And with Murray, Greg, you forget how young he is. He entered the NBA right out of his freshman year at Kentucky.
I mean, Murray was taken 7th in his draft and has kind of flown under the radar from that class. But the more you watch him, the more you feel like you're seeing a star in the making.
Out to Harris. Shot clock at 5. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. It's good. Jokic has got 33 points.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Here's Zubac. Pass to Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Here's Leonard. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Back to Murray. And the pass to Jokic. No good on the shot. So the Clippers will take it the other way. And here's Leonard from 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Harris with it. It's Porter atop the key. Here's Jokic. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Jokic has got 35.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Tipped away, and it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. And the Clippers making a change here. Williams is checked in. Morris against Millsap. 6 on the shot clock. Morris into the lane. No good that time. The Nuggets trail by 20 to the paint. On the wing, Harris. Defended by George. Here's Millsap, and the shot goes down.
Shrugging off the contact, Millsap would not be denied.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. George passes to Leonard. Lob pass to George. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Inside, here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Oof, he is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Up top, Zubac. Leonard on the wing. Leonard draws the double. Outside, Williams. From the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. Murray's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Clippers.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you
love it.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
George against Harris. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Leonard draws the double. George against Harris. It's George on the wing. Leonard inside, guarded by Porter. Leonard, no luck. Now, Jokic. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance
particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where is your team's attitude right now?
Continue to, play together. And we can just stick to that, keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our